Beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and I show up here every morning, just like you do at 9 a.m. because we know there's something more. There's something we have to offer the world, and we haven't figured out how to get it out of us and into the world. And the whole purpose of this show is to get it out of you and into the world. We need it. We need what's in you. We, the world, need the beautiful, amazing, brilliant you out here into us. And what happens is you're born genius. You're born epic. You're born a world changer. But then you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked under into the ocean of am I enough? And you start to get mashed up and get smashed up against the rocks and torn in the waves and get sucked under in the whirlpool. And then you wonder, how come I'm not succeeding the way I want to succeed? How come I'm not moving down the road of success in the way that I want to move down the road of success? And you start to get doubt and fear and limiting beliefs. In the ocean of am I enough, you start to drown. And the whole purpose of this show is to drag you up onto the beach of I am enough and start to resuscitate you. And you spew out doubt. You spew out fear, you spew out limiting beliefs, and you start to walk down the path of success in a way that you have not walked down the path of success before. You walk down the path with brilliance, boldness, beautifulness, confidence, certainty, knowing that you're going to change the world. And that's the whole purpose of this show. That's why we show up here every morning at 9 a.m. Good morning, you beautiful people. There's like whole bunches of you on here. Sabrina, Yemi, Bill, good morning, good morning. So I want to start with gratitude, because that road that we want to sprint down, that road of success, that road of changing the world, it's paved with gratitude. Think of the most successful person that you know. They have gratitude. Now, someone can just have a whole bunch of money and they're not successful. I'm talking about relationship, physical body, finances, business. Their life is successful. It all starts with gratitude. So we're going to start with gratitude. We start this show every morning with gratitude. And here's the deal. You start typing in your gratitudes now. Good morning, Sabrina. Good morning, Misty. Good morning, Bella. You start typing in your gratitudes now. This is how it sounds. I am grateful for my son, Noah Botts. He is amazing. He is epic. And, I mean, he finds a solution to every problem in his life. He is a problem solver. And I'm so proud of him, and I am enough. That's how you do it. You type yours in. I am grateful for whatever you're grateful for, and I am enough. The sun's boiling in here. It's kind of like a sauna in here this morning. I love it. I love it. Now we're going to create some space. Every solution. Tim says, I'm grateful for my health and I am enough. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim. I am grateful that you're here, Tim. We're going to create some space, because in that space is where the solution comes. What's next for your invention? What's next in your business? What you're supposed to say next to the client? What you're supposed to do next to get your app, with 10,000 followers. All that happens in space. Because we live our life kind of tight, and we live our life with anxiety and worry and doubt. And we're going to create space, and in that space is where the solution comes from. So we're going to do 4 deep breaths. Bella says, I'm grateful for being able to live another day. I am enough. Yes, every day is a gift. I was thinking this morning, what we should say is, it's another fabulous day. Because in our brains, that would mean every day is fabulous. Because we're programming in our brain another. See that? All right, let's take this first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, doubt. Good morning, Tanya. All right, when you breathe in this time, feel the cooler hit the back of your throat and go down into the infinity of you. Ready? Billy Fosnot, my mom, says, "Hi, I'm grateful to get out of bed, standing on wonderful feet, and I am enough." I love it. Yes. Oh, can you imagine getting out of bed and not feeling those legs? I know some people that have to deal with that every day, and I'm grateful for that too. All right, feel that cool air hit the back of your throat and go down into the infinity of you. Be conscious of this. This is where the space is going to come from. If you don't create the space, then what the universe has to offer us today, you're not going to get. So ready? Breathe in. And just exhale. I'm going to do one more. Breathe in. And just exhale. Oh. Man, that feels good. I feel it come off the back of my neck and my shoulders and just fall off of me like heavy stones, just hitting the ground, and I feel lighter, and I can move, and I get in the flow. All right, now we've been talking about self-discipline. We're on the 4th day of self-discipline. We're going to wrap it up today. So we're going to cover the 3 others, and then we're going to close it up, come in for a landing on self-discipline. Look, you are self-disciplined. You are. Now, first we talked about the civil war between the self-disciplined us and the free spirit us, and how they've been battling. When we make the to-do list for the self-discipline, the free spirit's like, yeah, but I can figure out another way to do it, and there's so many boundaries on the to-do list, and I don't want to feel bound up. The free spirit is like a wild horse without any fences, and the self-discipline is like this beautiful chiseled marine. Okay, and they've been battling each other, and a civil war has happened. And that the casualties, the collateral damage of that civil war is your business, your relationships, your body. So now we're gonna collaborate those. Self-discipline and free spirit come together. They stop fighting each other, and they turn and face our goal. Because what do we know? The most disciplined is the most free. Say it out loud. The most disciplined is the most free. My mentor, Jack Spencer, amazing man. I mean, his family loved him. He paid cash for his kids' college. He'd take everyone on vacation. Paid cash for his cars. He helped thousands of people get their business freedom. The guy was just this beautiful, amazing free spirit. And also, he was ridiculous self-disciplined. I mean, he could tell you what he paid for his electric bill 22 years ago in January. His self-discipline for his finances, his self-discipline for his business, his self-discipline for his body was just beautiful. And I admired that. And what I noticed was he was living the freedom I wanted, but he also had this self-discipline that I wanted. Now, it wasn't something that was unattainable. It wasn't something that no one else could do. It was all very systematic and teachable and duplicatable. And then we talked about you are already a self-discipline. You're paying taxes. You're brushing your teeth every day. These are self-discipline. Yeah, but Michael, the taxes happen automatic. Okay, great. So make calling your 10 customers every day automatic. Yeah, Michael, but I've been brushing my teeth my whole life. Yeah, you had a coach, your parents or your guardian said, brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth. And finally you got in the habit of it, and you don't like the consequences of not brushing your teeth. You don't like going to the dentist. You're trying to avoid pain. You like having a nice smile, and you don't like the people to look at you and like turn their head sideways because you got rotten teeth. So in your discipline, daily discipline, whether it's exercise, business, relationship, make those musts. You can't eat until you get your first 10 calls in. You can't have a cup of coffee until you get your first 10 calls in. Dre is putting in her grateful. She says, I'm grateful for my family and our new addition to our family, a leopard gecko. All right, Drea. She's come on here and she's every day. Thank you, Drea, for being here. Good morning, Karina. How are you doing this morning? Glad to see you. Is it your first time? No, that's Connie. Oh, good morning, Connie. It's not Connie's first time. So then we've got self-discipline, the Civil War. We've got the habit. Remember, create a habit. You're avoiding something. You're trying to get to something. Yesterday we talked about shock and passion. The shock of, Mr. Bots, if you don't change something right now, you're going to die in 30 days. You need to do this, this, and this. I'm getting somebody blowing leaves outside, so if the noise is too much, let me close the window. Maybe that'll help. Sorry about the distraction there. Mr. Bots, you're going to die in 30 days unless you do these 4 things, and you start doing them today. That's shock. There is shock that will make you self-disciplined. And then passion. What is your passion? If you're not passionate about your job, like I know Connie, she's passionate about transforming people's lives in the water aerobic industry. So she can get up and do her habits every day because the passion is driving her. I've done this show for over 100 days without missing. And it's not hard. It's easy. I love it. I look forward to it. I think about it all day. And the reason that's happening is because it's my passion. There's no confusion of what I'm doing. I'm here to help you succeed. And now today we're going to get into belief. What do Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, Rudy Rudiger from the movie Rudy, took him 10 years to get it going, Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, Conor McGregor, Bill Gates, what do these people have in common? They have self-discipline. I mean, what was it Muhammad Ali said? I hated every workout. Every workout, I hated it. He says, I never loved it. I hated to get up in the morning. I hated running. I hated punching. I hated all of it. But he kept doing it. And he had self-discipline because of one thing. He had belief. And the key is belief. Do you believe enough to keep doing it when no one else believes? Do you believe enough to keep doing it when it's struggle? Do you believe enough to create that self-discipline? Now see, these two things work together. The more self-disciplined you are, the more belief you have. And the belief you have will make you more self-disciplined. Sylvester Stallone, 1,000 what do you call it? Directors, whatever you would present your movie to, 1,000 of them told him no. How could he keep going after 1,000 no's? Because he believed in the movie, in the script. How could he continue to do it? Then they offered him, he was broke, had sold his dog, and they offered him $1,000. I mean, $100,000 to do the script, but he couldn't be in the movie. He said no. How could he continue to push through? How could he have the self-discipline when with so much rejection and everything? And it's because he believed. Do you believe enough to push through the rejection? Do you believe enough to keep going when it sucks? Because it is gonna suck. That guy's right there, man. He is right here outside the window. I hope you can still hear me. I'm trying to overpower him. Hopefully he'll walk away in a second. Do you believe enough to do it every day? Do your dailies when it is not working. When nobody shows up, when everybody says no, when you can't see the future, you're going to have to believe. And then the way you get better, the way you get belief is by continuing to do it. If every day you make those 10 phone calls, every day you make those 10 phone calls, your belief level is going to go off the hook. Because you're like, damn, I'm good at this. Look at that. I've done for the last 100 days. I have not missed a day. That is amazing. So I want to encourage you to raise your belief level. And believe in you and what your passion is. Believe that it's going to happen. Believe it's going to come true. Belief. Belief is the final part of self-discipline. The reason that you'll get up and you'll go and you'll go and you'll discipline yourself is because of belief. Hey, I love you. I care about you. And I want you to succeed. I am all about you succeeding. Wow, Bella says, you really are the best coach. Drea says, I believe. I love you guys, man. You guys make my day. So let's get to it. Let's do our dailies every day. Don't take a day off. You don't need a day off from making 10 phone calls. You do not need a day off from that. That is not hard. And let's blow this thing up, man. Let's get you down the road to success farther than you've ever been, in a way that you've never been. And let's change the world, because what you have to offer the world will change it. I love you. I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Don't miss. Happy Easter. Absolutely. Happy Easter to you, Connie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ian, we just got on. Belmira just got on. We're getting ready to finish up. Go back and watch. It's worth it.
Show up here every morning, just like you do at 9 a.m. because we know there's something more. There's something we have to offer the world, and we haven't figured out how to get it out of us and into the world. And the whole purpose of this show is to get it out of you and into the world. We need it. We need what's in you. We, the world, need the beautiful, amazing, brilliant you out here into us. And what happens is you're born genius. You're born